Don't save a life. Be afraid to give blood.
Sounds like what a bunch of people who have blood greed would say. Or maybe hungry vampires who are tired of having to chase a bunch of blood around. Who knows? What's going on, guys, and welcome back to EmKay. My name is Damian Lee, and today I'm looking through the best posts from weird image subs. We're talking strange, blurst, cursed, or weird. We got them all. Oh, hell yeah, dude, you're gonna find out where it leads. Pot of gold, who knows? You'll never know till you get to the end. I think that's motivation enough.
You dried.
That's fun. That's fun for their Dark Souls fan in your life. That's a fun little towel. Yeah, that's a good gift. That's a good, like, a stocking stuffer. I thought I could try putting something sexy on tonight. All right, well, I don't think I don't think you're getting any approval looks from him. Very stern. The armor. He likes what he likes. You know, and I don't think that's gonna make for a great relationship because, you know, there's no room for being open to trying new things, but he's stubborn, knows exactly what he wants and when he wants it, I guess. Wow. Put that thing away, man. Jeez Louise, what are you doing with that hanging out like that? You're gonna poke an eye out at that thing. Very fun. I can see where your mouth is, but you have a deception about you. You're trying to get me to think that's not your mouth. I know what it is. You're trying to fool me. You're trying to trick me, and it's not gonna work. But that's a very adorable fur color pattern. That's very nice. It looks like you're constantly surprised, and that's adorable. What the f am I looking at here? Is this a router right next to... Wait, hold on. Okay, yeah, that's an internet router surrounded by a disc of foil. What are you protecting yourself from? What's going on here? Well, no, hold on. I had to look this up. I think this is actually being used as like a directional antenna, like a DIY directional antenna, which is interesting. It might increase coverage a little bit, which is fascinating that works. Like, that's like a crazy life hack. You know what I mean? That you can do this and have it like make a difference in your coverage for your internet.
Hey, buddy, you got a collect call from hell. It wants you to answer bad. Look, the phone's rising from the brimstone. You should answer. It's for you. Satan wants to know what you want when you get down here, because a lot of the places are closed. Like the pizza place is closed, but there's like a good zoodle place if you want to do that. Is this a Nokia? They survive anything, man. Wouldn't be surprised. So simply. Are these cookies, man? Oh my god, I know it. Okay, I get it. I'm stupid because these are the Danish butter cookies. These are the Danish butter cookies that come in that blue tin that inevitably becomes every grandma's sewing supply kit. And when you open it as a kid, you think you get cookies. Nope, sewing needle right in the finger because you're not looking. It didn't click right away, but no, I see it now. I get it. Hell yeah, man. I don't think that are we sure? Are we sure that that's what happened here? That you... Wow, man. Like, I know you might call it, oh, dude, he's pitching a tent. No, he's a goddamn necromancer. He's rising dead. You're gonna talk about a resurrection, am I right? Ooh. Butt finger. I don't care how much of a discount there is, I'm not getting it. I'm not doing it, man. You're not gonna trick me, not this time. Oh, look at that. The dress that solves the debate. Isn't that nice? This is so, like, wonderfully of its time. You know what I mean? This is so, like, beautifully 2015. This would make, like, a good Halloween outfit of that year, you know? But what if, when you're looking at this, the colors switch sides? What do you see? What are you looking at when you see this? I don't know. I guess to solve that debate once and for all, every time I've seen that dress, I've only ever seen blue and black. I don't know how you saw yellow and gold on that. I will never understand that. Oh. Well, that's nice. That's nice to be confident, vehicle, but I don't know what that would be on you. I don't know what make and model includes the attachment. I'm not familiar. Oh, very nice. You could draw. I like that they drew all of them. You know what? They all have their own, like, specific little caricatures. You could see these guys in a little sitcom together, a little animated, like, little bit. You know what I mean? What do you think their personality traits are just by them being drawn? We have, obviously, one left at the altar, so she's gonna be scornful. We have the thrifty goth, and then we have the narcoleptic eater. I think that's a good wide range of personalities. What the hell's going on here? Ah, okay, I see. You're like, look, the horizon. Doesn't it remind you of something?
Wow.
Fitting shirt, dude, nice. I'm the first one to wake up my house, and there are very human footprints on the porch. Oh, that's terrifying. Looks like a little person was there, huh? Even worse, there's no heel print, which means he was tiptoeing on that barefoot, no less. What's going on? Wait a minute. You know what I'm thinking? Look at the size of their shoe. I think this is OP's footprints. I think the underestimated rather how cold it would be outside because it looks like it may have been snowing or something. Walked out there and went, ooh, cold, 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 and then threw shoes on. I think that's what happened. That's what it looks like to me anyway. I think this case is open and shut. I found this wet umbrella in my apartment. No one was home all day. It rained today, so it was definitely used. My wife left early in the morning, and I didn't come home until 6:30 p.m. I asked my wife if she left an Eddie Bauer umbrella at home, and she said she doesn't own one. Nor have I ever seen this in my life. I live in an apartment. Oh, Jesus. Okay, yeah, man. Scary things are happening, dude. You have an intruder who didn't want to get wet? Maybe a case of mistaken home? That's scary, bro. What do you even do here? Was there any maintenance done today? If not, time to check all the closets. Also, make sure your landlord didn't do a stupid and make everyone's locks the same. I don't know how often that happens, but if someone else entered your apartment by mistake, they would probably set down their umbrella before they realized it. Also, carbon monoxide check. And according to OP, no maintenance or checks were scheduled, and they're pretty good at putting out notices. It made an update that said they stopped by the office and asked if maintenance was entering apartments that day. They told them it's possible that they might have, as they've been investigating a water leak / excess water usage from the building. And if they did enter, they have a standard form they fill out and leave on the counter. Funnily enough, their building's water shut off that day. So kind of ambiguous, but mystery solved. It was maintenance, which is nice, you know? It's reassuring at the very least. What are you so suspicious about? What are you hiding? Why do you look like you're covering something up? Ah, you have a companion. You have a traveler with you. Well, that's okay. I'm not gonna judge. I'm not gonna tell nobody. That's your friend. You do what you gotta do. He seems nice. Can I say hi? Oh my God. Dude, that shoe is melting off. You poor thing. That's so funny. I can't imagine, like, because there's nothing you could do there, right? Like, that's just like, you have to kind of accept that until you can get to a stopping place. What do you think told her it was time to take her shoe off of that? Was it the smell or the heat? Because that thing was going, bro. Like, heat transfer in plastic is nuts. So she probably felt that. I don't know. This could have been moments for nightmare time. You know what I mean? That's wow. Whoa. Okay, no, it's just a pregnant lady. Okay, nothing crazy here. Why is this in weird images? At first I was like the angle was a little disorienting, but no, now I see what's going on here. Why is this in weird images? Oh, I see what they're saying is weird here. The curvature of her pregnant belly, people are mistaken for a butt cheek, and that it looks like her butt's in a thong. I mean, I don't know how you go there first, you pervert. I don't know how that's the first thing you get out of that. I just for me the perspective was with the leg behind the belly, but I wasn't getting butt thong. That didn't strike that to me. Am I the weird one here? Am I the anomaly? Wow, look at all those potatoes. But the onions are there. But that's okay. Look at all those onions. Oh, but the potatoes are there. You had one job and you couldn't even do that one right. You've disappointed me. You're fired. Now listen, do I think that it is above a minimum wage worker's pay grade to make sure the potatoes go in the potato section and the onions go in the onion section? Yeah, a little bit. But do I also think it would have added some nice pizzazz? Yes. At the same time, though, it's hard to blame them because the colors of the onions and the potatoes, right? Like the onions got that golden potato look going on. And the potatoes, even though the textures are completely different, have a color similar to the onions in that bin photo. So it's hard to blame them, really. Gabagool! Oh. Hey, what's going on to the left? Want to tell me? Hey, wait a second. Does anyone care to tell me what that custom on the left is? What's going on just to the left of them? Something's going on over there. Dude, what the holy bro, please teach me spin jutsu. I mean, he's got all, I can't believe you're selling them, dude. You got the scythe of quakes, you got the nunchucks of lightning, the shurikens of ice, the sword of fire. Dude, please teach me the way of spin jutsu. I don't care if it was long before time had a name. You remember how to do it. Teach me how. Teach me your ways. And I bet you how it works too, is you're not buying the ones you want. You're not going up and go, oh, I want that one. He's gonna evaluate you, and if you're worthy, he gives you
what you need, not what you want. That's how it works, man.
I'm very vulnerable right now. If any goth girls would like to take advantage of me.
Hey, man, you know, sometimes you gotta wear something that speaks to your soul, and looks like it's worked out for you, dude. Look at that. She's right there. She read the shirt. She smiled. She said, all right, I'll bite. Like, by all means, this shirt worked out, right? You got what you wanted out of this. Moth just finished transforming and immediately did this. Calling it poop or isn't exactly accurate. It's fluid byproduct from the whole process of metamorphosis, which involves liquidizing and reforming. It is waste that comes out of the anus, but not feces. When they emerge, there's a whole lot of fluid involved, which they need to get rid of before taking off. All right, you got a cup of water. You got the moth hanging out. I'm just gonna make sure it gets all that out. It's important. That's not gonna be feces. There you go. Because he did just liquidize and reform. So that's just a little bit of the metamorphosizing liquid that he needed. This isn't a bad thing. He didn't just shit in your cup. Why'd you bring a cup to his ass anyway, you weirdo? You knew this would happen. Note left on my front door several months ago by an elderly man. Gave me the spooks for a couple days. Hello, my name is blank. In the early 80s, I lived here. Something strange happened in the back bedroom. I was wondering if it still happens. I think it was a ghost. If it still comes, call me at blank. That's terrifying, bro. Are you kidding me? He's like, there's something that happens here. And imagine you not knowing what's going on, like something is happening at your home, and then you get this note. That would scare the out of me, dude. Holy And then there's an image of the old man too, where we've just, the way we've censored this old man's face is horrifying. I think that's even scarier than the note, but that's crazy. What do you think was going on there? You know what I mean? I don't know how often I get to talk about ghosts on EmKay, but I really truly believe ghosts are real. It is something that I believe with all my heart, 110%. I believe that there are spirits out there that we don't know how they work. And I went to, here in California, I went to the Bracken Fern Manor up in Lake Arrowhead, which is this old school 1920s like manor, right? It's got like 10 bedrooms. It's a little lodge, but it has a nefarious little history with it. And I would love to give you a little history lesson. So the Bracken Fern Manor opened, originally it was called like the Crib or something, right? And it opened in 1926. And then right next to it is the Tudor House, which was called at the time Club Arrowhead of the Pines. And that was this retreat for the elites of Hollywood. The manor itself is 10 rooms. There's a sauna, a library, and it was rumored to have been a brothel during the Prohibition era, while the Tudor House next to it hosted gambling and liquor activities. So it was just a hotbed for illicit activity. In fact, because of these all of it going on, mobster Bugsy Siegel was believed to have funded the locations, and it became just this sanctuary, again, for Hollywood's elite and for mob members. And there's a couple of deaths that took place that, like, people like, okay, yeah, this is haunted, and there's a caretaker who was thrown from a 3rd-story window, allegedly. There was a working girl whose death remains a mystery, and there was a 10-year-old boy who was allegedly run over, and those are some of the spirits that roam that area. I got to go to the Bracken Fern and we stayed in a room, and I'll be honest, man, maybe it's my belief in the paranormal creating like a placebo effect, but it felt, there was a weird vibe from checking in, and I didn't feel better until we checked out and were on our way home. Like, it's just, I don't know how to make sense of it, but it was just this, like, I don't know, like a weight was pressed on my soul. It was crazy. Oh, hell yeah, man. You're Mr. Big Bucks, Mr. Big Bucks, rolling in the dough, rolling in the money. You've robbed them so fast that the money didn't even have time to load in as an asset. Dude, that's what it's all about. You got that 240p robbery. Woo-wee. Jokes aside, I believe this is from Mischief. It's called Blur, and it is literally just like blurred money, right? And I could see it retail for like $35 on their website. So how much money is actually in this duffel bag? So if I'm right, and this is, 35 retail, like I saw on the website, and I think there's about 20 blur blocks of money here, that's gonna be like, what, $700? So that's crazy. That's $700 worth of, like, what would you even call this genre of accessory? Because you can't take this anywhere. This is really just for, like, a decoration, you know what I mean? Oh, hell yeah, dude. flash was on. I don't know if you knew this. Wrong way, dude. Oh my God. Okay, so we had something that we need a bit of a restoration effort. It was starting to look a little splotchy, and well, I consider this an absolute improvement, right? I mean, they really restored it. It looks exactly how I'd imagine it looks.
What the hell?
Yeah, why are we digging in Squidward? What's going on? What's going on with all of that? Why has it got, first of all, why has it got all that back there? Second of all, why are we digging in them? What is there to be gained from this? What's happening? Just a full scoop of the squid. Oh God. Avengers. Wow, well, they left the movies and they see the police and go, actual superheroes. Yeah, they killed my dad. I don't know, that doesn't sound very superheroic, you know what I mean? I don't know if we're gonna see that the same way, kid. Swarm of millipedes. Oh, that's gross. That's yucky. And they're kind of hive minding it right now. They all have one goal, one location they need to reach, and they're gonna do it together. Oh, it's like worms. I'm just not a fan. I don't like that, I think if I had to guess, Oh, yeah, dude. The scariest things to put on the jack-o'-lantern, the check engine light. Dude, you're scaring Oh, is this in Arizona? That's their fault for thinking the traffic lights could survive the heat. You're basically living in God's skillet, so, you know, whatever happens is kind of your fault. Tree started smoking randomly. No amount of water or fire extinguisher will put it out. It wasn't hit by lightning and nobody on the property smokes or anything. No idea how it started. It rained yesterday, so the ground and surrounding area is still wet. Update, fire department came back. The tree looks healthy from the outside with leaves and everything, but the fire department sawed into it and found bad rot. They think that the fermentation and decomposition from the rot spontaneously combusted somehow, and now it's burning internally, causing the smoke. That looks cool as hell though, right? You can get a crazy ass video of this. Like obviously we got a small video of you recording the smoke, but you could have done something real cool filming the smoking tree. This looks nuts. Oh hell yeah, dude. A fidget phone? Finally. A product for me. Weird sand is swallowing rocks. So on a real note, this happens when there's some kind of gas/air coming through the sand. Yeah, you can tell that there's a gas coming through the way. Weird sand? No, it's just something is blowing through the sand. That's not weird at all. You can tell that there's like a recess under there. There's something happening. That's a naturally occurring phenomena.